Hello, how are you today? Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneurs Matter with Cora. I'm so glad to have you today. Today we're going to talk about a virtual assistant, which is very impertinent when you're an entrepreneur. We wear so many different hats, we need to outsource things. So, with the virtual assistant will triple your business efficiency. And by using the virtual assistant, many entrepreneurs wear many hats and they do multitasking. And of course, this can be overwhelming if you do not have outsourced and delegate some of your responsibility. This is where the virtual assistant comes in. It's like a secret weapon. It's the ability to use freelance marketplaces like Upwork. Upwork is a community where you can get expertise on any administrative skill you need. Now, with the upskill, it fills many non-core responsibilities with part-time team members who are expert in each domain. The simple fact of how less experts work like a team, considering it's only 10 people, the 10 people work as a group of 50, which saves you a lot of income. Now, with the Upwork, all points of friction in the recruiting and hiring billing contracts is dominated. That simply means that there's no friction, there's no confrontation, because you're the one who's in control, you're doing the outsourcing, and of course everyone that you hire is an expert in the administrative position that you put them in. Now, with Upwork, it simplifies your outsourcing by dividing up the jobs that you have according to your team. Now, you can also determine which tasks are to be outsourced. There'll be some tasks that you can simply do yourself, and there'll be some tasks that you can outsource to make your job better. You can hire with a clear mandate. It will provide consistent onboarding, and communication was absolutely necessary. It will help you to be successful, and it will help you to put the successful freelancers on autopilot, which means you can just show them exactly what you want, and because they are of expertise in whichever category you put them in, you can just leave them. You don't have to watch them every 5 minutes like a little baby. And also with this system, you can challenge your teammates to outsource their own things that they have to do. And this way, it will teach them about being a leader once they are sooner or later gone away and out of the nest. And with this whole deal of outsourcing and this whole business of delegating, it's a luxury. It's a non-core task that does not only apply to the CEO, but to the managers as well, and also to the entry levels of the entrepreneurs as well. Again, I say outwork is essential, and the endeavor of being a great leader, you need these types of things. Okay, so now we're going to talk about 8 health business styles that are pertinent to your business. You need sleep, and you need time to recuperate. Now, 9 times out of 10, they always say that 8 hours of sleep is good for you. But being an entrepreneur, we never even really get 8 hours of sleep. That's because we wear so many hats. We probably get a minimum of 4 to 5 hours of sleep. But some sleep is necessary because you don't want to burn yourself out. Health-wise, you need to take care and regenerate your time. This means you need to set time away to regenerate. If it means going in the bathroom for 5 minutes, do it. You need to regenerate so you can get your juices flowing again. Of course, there's vacation time, which we talked about on last week. You need to go away. After working and working and working, you just need some time to just relax. You could do meditation, you could do yoga, perhaps you like riding bikes, or perhaps you like roller skating. That's what I like to do, roller skating. You need to take some time out for your families, friends, and, social gatherings. It's very important that you try to live a balanced life. Everything is not all about work. Strategize your time so you can fit these different things that I mentioned in, because without a strategy, it's very difficult to get things done. I'm not saying that you can't get them done, but with a strategy, which we can also call a blueprint, it makes the course of doing much easier. You need to take some time out to develop your business, you know? Of course, I know you have many different businesses, and even if you just had one, you still need to take some time out to develop a strategy for your business and a plan in order for you to be successful. And then we have the excuse me, the business administrative time that you need to take out. You have to take time out because you need to go over certain things. You know, the clerical work you need to go over. You may need to talk to your receptionist about how she's answering the telephone and giving out the messages. You may need to talk to the maintenance man that comes in and, you know, takes care of the painting for you. You may need to talk to the people the cleaning people that are coming in and out of the office. You need to take time. You must take time because you're the leader and you're the one who organizes all this different types of things. And if you don't take care of it, nobody else will. And then there's the client and the service time. You need to take time out with your clients because your clients are the one that are filling your pockets. So it only takes a few minutes to pick up the phone call and say, hi, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for your business. Send out an email. Send out some flowers. Send out some chocolates. These are all different types of ways that you can show appreciation to your client, whom is always looking out for you and whom is always filling out your pocketbook on a consistent basis as long as you fulfill their needs. And with that, we're going to look at a short video, 10 Keys on Business.
Here are my 10 tips for better business development. Number 1, get warm introductions. You always want to go into a company with a referral. You never want somebody to be wondering who you are, who am I talking to? And if you can't figure out how to get somebody to refer you into a company, you're not worth your own weight for BD. Number 2, deal with decision makers. You always want to try to figure out ahead of time who are the people that actually can sign off on your deal. And spend more time up front getting to the right people, because I promise you will save you a lot of time on the back end of the deal. Number 3, only pansies are not prepared. What do I mean? Find everything out there is to know about the company, the people that you're dealing with. Use LinkedIn, read articles. The information is out there. You've got to be bulletproof when it comes to being prepared to talk about your potential business development deals. Number 4, ask. Don't talk. The single biggest mistake that we make in business development is we tell everybody about how great we are, our products and services, and we don't ask them, what are you looking for? What do you need? What are the problems you're trying to solve? Always start off by asking other folks what they need. Number 5, provide as little information as possible. When do you do this? It's when people say things like, oh, this sounds kind of interesting, send me some more information and we'll go from there. Guess what? They're not interested. They're just trying to find a way to push you off. So until you've really got buy-in from somebody and they want to know more about your product or service, don't spend a lot of time putting together complicated decks. Number 6, a picture is worth 1,000,000 words. So when you get to the point that you actually do send somebody information about your company, your product or service, don't send a deck with lots of text in it. Send pictures that show examples of what it is you're actually going to do. They'll go a lot farther way to getting your business deal done. Number 7, manage the follow-up process like they are a kid at a summer camp and you are their counselor. You want to set up the times to talk. You want to tell them what things you need from them. You want to be the person pushing forward all the communications and setting the rules of that exchange. Why? Because they've got a million priorities, and you've got to manage that process like you are going to take control of everything. That's what you need to do to get it done. Number 8, persistence and pressure, please. There are so many competing priorities that we all have during the course of the day that if you're not constantly persistent about getting a business deal done, it won't happen. You need to do it politely, but you need to keep pushing on that deal. Number 9, keep the excitement up until the deal closes. A lot of us are great when we're coming up with ideas for deals and we're excited, this sounds great, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Well, guess what? Then it goes back and forth over emails, it goes to lawyers, you get into the details and the minutia. That's where it needs your most energy, not at the beginning of the process, because those are where a lot of the deals stall after you put in all the time up front to try to open up those doors. And number 10, the most important, is the sale begins after the deal is done, not before. Yeah, we did a lot of great work, we signed our name on the dotted line, but now comes the real challenge of exchanging value, helping our partners company, making revenue. That's where the business development sales process starts, not where it ends. And if you remember those 10 tips, I promise you're always going to be better at BD than all the other folks.
Hello, caller.
Yes, hi.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, thank you. Welcome to Entrepreneurs Matters with Cora. Can you state your name, please?
My name is Esther.
Okay, Esther, and you are a female entrepreneur, I understand.
Hi, Ben. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. And what would you like to tell us today about your product and what you're doing?
Well, I have a two-part business. I'm a massage therapist, and I am into holistic health. So I have a product line called Purest Naturals, where I hand make natural products, natural scrubs, and facial skincare products.
Right.
Yeah, and then on the other end, I have a mobile spa.
Right.
Where, hold on, sorry, there's an ambulance coming.
Oh, I heard something in the background.
I have a mobile spa that, where, me and a group of other therapists, licensed therapists, go and conduct spa parties all over the city.
Okay.
For adults and children, yep.
Yeah, I like that. So do you have your products online, or do you just sell everything from home? Is it a home-based business?
Yes, a home-based business, and I have the products not online at the moment because I'm in the middle of kind of reconstructing the line.
Right.
Just kind of reinventing it, and but the mobile spa is online. It's I have a website, and it's www.gospa-nyc.com.
Okay, wonderful. So now, what inspired you to start this business? Did you get laid off? Were you fired? Is this something that you always desired to do, or is it something that you do in additional to a full-time job?
Well, I do. It's something I've been doing for about 18 years. I've always been into, health and medicine and, just love everything nature. But I started out as a massage therapist, and with that you learn aromatherapy, and you start to learn about all of the herbs and oils and things. And from there, I started to play with products because I have sensitive skin. So, I was born with eczema. So I've always had issues with a lot of the products that I would use, mainstream products.
Okay.
So I started to, just play around and make my own stuff, and I thought it was, they would make products that smell good, that were natural, and
I like
that didn't damage my skin. So yeah, that's how the product line started. And then being a massage therapist, I also went back to school to become an esthetician. So I was doing skincare and for other people, and I said, you know what, I can open up a spa and pay rent, or I can just go around with my car and do this for people in their homes.
I hear you. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
listen.
It's fun.
So with the skincare products, do you want to tell us the process? Is this something that you had something specially made, or is this something that was already made from a different holistic company that you just invested in?
Wait, say it. Is this something that was already made?
No, I said, do you want to tell us about the process of how you got into selling the
product.
skincare product? Is it something that you had specially formulated and made, or is this a holistic product that you invested in and you're just buying it as a
Oh,
distributor?
no, no, no. Yeah, they straight from my kitchen. So, you know, from learning about different ingredients, I kind of started, you know, ordering different different shea butters and oils and learning about, you know, the benefits of, you know, different essential oils, and I would just like mix them up in pots. You know, I started out in like small pots, making small batches, and you know, the line got kind of large, and I, you know, went from that to huge batches, and everything from scratch.
Yes.
Everything from scratch. There's one product which is a facial cleanser,
Right.
which I have the base formulated at an organic lab, but everything else is made by hand.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
You have that Carol daughter story.
Yes, yeah, we were. Yeah, you know what? We were kind of competitors. You know, back when I was really kind of going hard at it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then,
because that's how she started out.
yeah, right in the kitchen. Yep.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now where does the massage come in? Did you go to school for that, or is that just something that you know you wanted to do? How'd you get into that?
I went to school for it. I came back. You know, I was away in college for to be a veterinarian.
Okay.
And of course, being sensitive to skin and everything, I'm allergic to animals, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So I came back home and I went and got my license as a massage therapist in '95.
Okay.
And in 2002, I went back and got my license in skincare and aesthetics.
Right.
So I've been doing it as a licensed therapist for a while.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, so you know, I got called a few times for like a bridal party and a bachelorette party, and it was just like, wow, this is a great idea. Like I need to, you know, expound on this, and it just the ghost bar was born from that. And then we started doing kids parties, so we do that for the kids. We don't do massage, of course, but we do like nails and facials and you know, show them little crafts and show them how to make products and stuff like that. So.
Oh, well, I absolutely love what you're doing. Thank you so much for calling in. If at any point in time you want to drop off some of your product here at the station, I would love to show and talk about it to the audience. Perhaps someone may be interested. So, Esther, I want you to have a wonderful day and have a lovely week. Thank you so much for calling into Entrepreneurs Matter.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thanks for reaching out.
All right, so on our show, we have a little something for everybody. And right now, I just want to focus on the Black women entrepreneurs. First off, I want to ask this question. Are you sick of successful life, but not hitting the 7 figures? Well, I've got a proven system for you. But at first, I want to say to you, are you hustling backwards? Well, if you're that sister that's hustling backwards, you need to go to 7figuresystem.com/secrets. And I want you to go there right now. And I have a quote for you today. And that quote simply reads, "Whatever is bringing you down, get rid of it, because you'll find that when you're free, your true creativity, your true self comes out." That's Defy Impossible. Shout out to Dr. Oprah Reese. And at this time, I'd just like to remind you, hey, the Tele Summit starts today. And it's going to be going on Monday through Friday. It's going to be going all week. Like I said, it started today it's 1 p.m. Central Time to 2 p.m. Eastern Time every day, and that will convene from July 13th through the 17th. You must register, and you will receive further instructions in your email box. And you can register at shiftthebook.com. And if you haven't already purchased your book, or if you haven't even met the authors, you can go to shift-thebook.com. You can meet the other authors, and you can purchase a book from me on that site. And with that, we're going to give a big shout out to Dwight Osborne. Get his 3 latest CDs today at cb.com. That's the best independent music on the web. That's our show for today. Entrepreneurs Matter with Cora. It has been a great pleasure to be in the midst of the entrepreneurs, and we will see you next week, same place, same time. Thank you.